let's just jump in with the news of the Russell Wilson contract and what you think of that, Robert Griffin III. Go for it.
Yeah, Rich, my first thoughts are it's deserved, right? He deserved to get a new contract, 113 wins in his first 10 years, most by any quarterback in their first 10 years of their career. He's a Super Bowl champ, right? He's a great ambassador off the field. And I think for the Broncos, they needed a quarterback that gave them instant credibility and hope. And I think you get all of those things with Russell Wilson. My only negative takeaway from the contract is that it wasn't fully guaranteed. And after Deshaun Watson got the $230 million fully guaranteed with everything that he had going on off the field, I felt like the guys at the top, the Aaron Rodgerses, the Russell Wilsons, they should have pushed to get those deals fully guaranteed so that guys after them don't have to fight that same battle that players have been fighting for 10, 20 years trying to get fully guaranteed contracts.
So you think they have left not just money on the table, but colleagues on the contractual battlefield? Is that what you're saying, Robert?
Yes, because everyone's pointing to Lamar Jackson, right? You see the Russell Wilson deal, and you're like, all right, well, he took less guaranteed money than Kyler Murray did. He definitely took less money guaranteed than Deshaun Watson got. So how does that put Lamar Jackson in a boat all by himself fighting for a fully guaranteed deal? The way I look at it, Russell probably wanted to have a few years there where he can come back to the negotiating table. That's also a part of this. But I don't think it has that much of an impact on Lamar Jackson per se because Lamar's in a field of his own, right? Unanimous MVP. Only other unanimous MVP is Tom Brady. He's a trailblazer. He plays the game different, sees the game different. I hope he gets that fully guaranteed deal that he's seeking. But for all the guys outside of Lamar that are going to be coming up with these new contracts, the Burrows, the Herberts, those guys are now fending for themselves, hoping that Lamar gets a deal before the season starts so that they're not going into negotiations next year knowing that they're not going to get a fully guaranteed deal.
Well, I guess, the question is why, Brady left money on the table year in and year out, right? That the cap was always on his mind to make sure that he got a championship team, giving hometown discounts to the Patriots year after year after year. So, I mean, I guess Russ isn't the first one to leave money on the table to the detriment technically to others at the position negotiating. And so I guess why shouldn't Russ just look out for number 3 is what I'm pushing back on that conversation, Robert.
Yeah, Rich, I would put it this way. If Russ was only looking out for number 3, then he would have taken a fully guaranteed deal. Brady left money on the table for years and years and years, but there's a couple factors in that as well. Brady had already been paid, right? He already got his big, massive deal. So he knew at that point, listen, $30 million is a lot of money, guys. But he's saying that $30 million can go towards other players because I've already made my money as a player. So I want to have championship teams because I'm chasing rings. These younger players, like a Lamar Jackson, like a Joe Burrow, like a Justin Herbert, they haven't been paid yet, right? They haven't been paid that big, massive lump sum salary. So they're all looking to take care of themselves and the future generations in their family after them. Russell's not in that situation, so I can understand why he would take less money or not go for a fully guaranteed deal because he is getting $49 million a year, right? Like he's getting a lot of money. But he didn't go for the fully guaranteed deal, maybe because he was trying to help the rest of the roster, maybe because he was trying to come back to the negotiating table after 3 years when the guaranteed money is up. But the bottom line is Russell's already had a massive contract before. He's not hurting for any money. And both Russell Wilson and Tom Brady are married to very rich women. Giselle makes more money than Tom Brady does, and Sierra, I don't know if she makes more than Russell, but she makes a lot of money, so that also plays.
Robert Griffin III, just laying it all out there for everybody right here on the Rich Eisen Show.